Ladies and gentlemen, gather round for the most bizarre spectacle in the world of boxing. If you thought Jake Paul was just a YouTuber who stumbled into the ring for some fun, think again. This drama is straight out of a Hollywood movie, complete with a legendary heavyweight, a social media sensation, and a jaw-dropping $400 million lawsuit threat. Yes, you heard that right. Mike Tyson, the one and only, is reportedly ready to take Jake Paul to court for a cool $400 million if he dares to back out of their highly anticipated fight. So buckle up as we dive into this wild roller coaster of a story. Let's set the stage. Jake Paul, a YouTuber who has somehow managed to reinvent himself as a boxer, has been making quite a splash in the boxing world. Whether you love him, hate him, or love to hate him, you can't deny he's brought a lot of attention to the sport. And let's face it, controversy is his middle name. Enter Mike Tyson, the legendary heavyweight champion. Tyson has accomplished more in his career than most could dream of, and now he's set to step back into the ring for what promises to be one of the most talked about fights in history. Tickets are selling out, fans are buzzing, and the anticipation is off the charts. But just when you thought everything was going smoothly, rumors start swirling that Jake Paul might back out of the fight. Cue the drama. This isn't just a minor hiccup, it's a full-blown scandal in the making. And Tyson? Well, he's not taking it lying down. No, sir. Tyson has reportedly threatened to file a $400 million lawsuit against Paul if he cancels the fight. That's right, $400 million. Let that sink in for a moment. Imagine having that much money on the line. It's enough to make anyone's head spin. So why would Tyson go to such great lengths? From his perspective, this fight isn't just about boxing, it's a massive business venture. We're talking millions of dollars in pay-per-view revenue, sponsorships, and a whole lot of other financial stakes. Tyson has put a lot of effort into this fight, and he's not about to let it fall apart because Jake Paul is having second thoughts. Tyson is essentially saying, no way, not on my watch, by threatening to file a lawsuit. He's sending a powerful message: you don't mess with Mike Tyson's business. For Jake Paul, this is a nightmare scenario. Sure, he's known for being brazen and bold, but this is a whole new level of pressure. It's not just about disappointing fans or missing out on a big payday. It's about potentially being sued for $400 million, which could do serious damage to his career and finances. Despite his success on YouTube and in the boxing ring, $400 million is a staggering amount that would make anyone think twice. From a fan's perspective, this whole situation adds an extra layer of drama and excitement. It's not just about who will win the fight, it's about whether the fight will even happen. The stakes are higher than ever, and the anticipation is through the roof. Fans are on the edge of their seats, eagerly waiting to see what Jake Paul will do next and how Tyson will respond. But let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. This situation highlights some fascinating dynamics in the world of celebrity boxing. High-profile matches featuring celebrities and influencers have become a major trend, blending big business, entertainment, and sports. But with so much attention and money at stake, there's also a lot of potential for legal battles and contractual disputes. Tyson's threat of a lawsuit is a strategic move to protect his interests and ensure that all the excitement and preparation don't go to waste. Now, let's get into some of the juicy details. Rumor has it that Floyd Mayweather, a man who knows a thing or two about high-profile boxing matches, has weighed in on the situation. According to reports, Mayweather commented, "It's a shame to see this fight fall through. This was something I, along with many other fans, was looking forward to." Diplomatic, right? Mayweather acknowledges the disappointment, but also the unpredictable nature of boxing. But not everyone is taking such a measured approach. Enter Conor McGregor, the UFC fighter known for his outspoken opinions. According to rumors, McGregor tweeted, "What an absurd joke. This wasn't going to be a surprise. If you simply throw these fights together and expect them to go off without a hitch, you're not going to be successful. Now's the time to take fight preparation seriously and show respect for the sport." Ouch. McGregor is clearly not impressed with the way these celebrity fights are organized. Joe Rogan, the Ultimate Fighting Championship commentator and podcaster, also chimed in. On his podcast, Rogan reportedly said, "Man, I was really looking forward to seeing how this would perform. Tyson is a legendary figure, and Jake's antics have brought a lot of interest to the sport. It's disheartening, but it could very well be for the best. Respect for the sport and proper preparation are required to treat these fights with the seriousness they deserve." Rogan's perspective is well-rounded, acknowledging both the excitement these fights generate and the importance of respecting the sport. Now, here's where things get even more interesting. Amir Khan, a former world champion and Olympic silver medalist, has reportedly offered to step in and take Tyson's place if the fight falls through.
But he's been very lucky though. He's had some good wins against like MMA fighters. He's a little bit heavier than me, but I don't mind putting the pounds on just to beat him up.
This move has sent shockwaves through the boxing community. Khan is known for his speed, technical skills, and tenacity in the ring. His willingness to step in adds a whole new dimension of excitement to the potential fight. In an interview, Khan explained his decision, saying, "I have a great deal of respect for Mike Tyson, but if he's unable to fight, I'm more than willing to step in." As someone who has been following Jake Paul's journey, I believe that a matchup between the two would be interesting. Fans have a right to expect a very good fight, and I'm prepared to give it to them. Khan's statement shows his commitment to the sport and eagerness to take on new challenges.
I think Jake Paul, he gets on my nerves a little bit. I think the way he looks himself, the way he acts, and I think he's just full of himself as well, and he thinks he can fight, and he's only been boxing for what, like a year.
From a fan's viewpoint, this development is incredibly exciting. Khan's extensive experience and technical expertise make him a formidable opponent. Watching him compete against Jake Paul would be a spectacle. Fans are already buzzing with speculation about the potential outcome. Would Khan's experience and skills triumph over Paul's youthful, unconventional style? It's a question that has everyone on the edge of their seats. Khan's involvement guarantees that the event will continue, preserving the excitement and anticipation that has been building. His participation also lends credibility to the event, as he is a well-respected figure in boxing. From a business standpoint, this move makes a lot of sense. High-stakes matchups featuring well-known boxers are what drive the boxing industry. A fight between Amir Khan and Jake Paul has the potential to generate significant media coverage, attract sponsorships, and draw huge pay-per-view numbers. For Amir Khan, this fight presents an opportunity to reassert himself in the boxing world. Despite his remarkable career, facing Jake Paul presents a new kind of challenge. It's not just about the physical fight, it's about appealing to a new generation of boxing fans. Khan's experience and desire to remain relevant in the sport make this fight particularly intriguing. For Jake Paul, this is another chance to prove that he's more than just a social media star. He's been working hard to be taken seriously as a boxer, and facing someone of Khan's caliber is a step in the right direction. Winning against Khan would be a huge boost to Paul's credibility and career. Even if he doesn't win, just stepping into the ring with a fighter of Khan's stature makes a statement. The dynamic between these two fighters is fascinating. Khan's exceptional technical abilities, speed, and ring intelligence are well known. He's competed against some of the best boxers in the sport. Paul, on the other hand, brings a raw and unconventional fighting style that's proven effective in his previous bouts. His ability to surprise opponents, combined with his strength and resilience, makes him a formidable adversary. The psychological aspect of this conflict can't be overlooked. Khan's decision to step in could be seen as a power move, a way to show that he's still a major player in the sport. For Paul, this fight is about proving his capabilities against an experienced professional and silencing his critics. The mental game will be just as important as the physical one, and it will be fascinating to see how both fighters handle the intense pressure. So what can we learn from all of this? In the world of sports, especially something as unpredictable as celebrity boxing, anything can happen. One minute you're gearing up for a historic fight, the next you're facing a $400 million lawsuit. It's a roller coaster of emotions, drama, and high stakes that keeps fans captivated. For Tyson and Paul, the next steps are crucial. Tyson has thrown down the gauntlet, and it's up to Jake Paul to decide what to do. Will he fight and give the fans what they want, or will he back out and face the legal and financial storm that follows? Whatever happens, it's going to be an incredible story to follow. And there you have it, folks. The wild, unpredictable world of celebrity boxing continues to surprise and entertain. Keep an eye on the news and stay tuned, because in the world of boxing, you never know what might happen next. One thing's for sure, it never dulls the senses.
A good large percentage would want to see you knock his block off.
I would not get into the ring with him unless he had no pulse, rigor mortis had set in. I would not mess with Mike Tyson. I don't care that he's 57. Do not mess with Mike Tyson.
Culturally, you versus Jake Paul, like this young YouTuber takes on one of the greatest heavyweight champions that's ever lived. Yeah. Oh, he's a lovely guy. His brother's great too. Logan's a really nice guy. Please? That fight would be gigantic.
I think we can make more than $245 million, brother.
Sign the contract, big boy. Sign the contract.
I don't want to live in a fucking world where Jake Paul knocked out Mike Tyson with this little bit. Managed to knock out one of the greatest fighters of all time. I'm not living in that world.
If I was Jake Paul right now, I would be shitting my pants. Oh, bro. Mike Tyson from Marvis Frazier fought Jake Paul. Jake Paul's dead. There's a dark chamber in his mind that he can open up. The question is, can his body move along with it?
Let's do it, Jakey.
Tyson still has power. Still, you can see he's still got quickness. He's got those quick twitch muscles where, you know, he's still got muscle memory from when he was one of the great heavyweights.
Never for money, only glory.
But if that Mike Tyson from Marvis Frazier fought Jake Paul's dead. He's dead. He's not going to make it. So you have to say,
hey, I hope y'all keep that same energy when I knock this old man the fuck out.
You know, 60 not what 60 was. Let's do it, Jakey. 30 years ago.
Yeah.
60 is very young. I have a weird personality. I'm
like a butterfly, sting like a bee, chop you down like a tree, make you fall like a leaf.
But Mike Tyson's not gonna lose his reputation.
reputation against some dude off the internet.
Now, if you go out there and beat him, people are gonna hate your. It's a career suicide.
I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one to stop me.
Jake Paul.
No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander.
Jake Paul.
I like that
shit. Yeah. But if that Mike Tyson from Marvis Frazier fought Jake Paul's dead. He's dead. He's not going to make it. So you have to say...
People that think that he don't stand a chance against Jake Paul, they're like, because he's too old. It's like, I think you're crazy.
Well, they're definitely uninformed.
Tyson still has power. Still, you can see he's still got quickness. He's got those quick twitch muscles where, you know, he's still got muscle memory from when he was one of the great heavyweights.
Just us, brother. Hey, bro. Nice one, Mike. Nice one.
Have you heard the latest buzz about Mike Tyson and Jake Paul? It's everywhere right now, and it's absolutely wild. Mike Tyson, the legendary boxer, is making a fierce comeback at 58, and his new training footage is sending shockwaves through the boxing community. Meanwhile, Jake Paul is facing accusations and rumors that could change everything. Tyson has just released intense training videos showing him working the speed bags and pads like the Iron Mike of old. This footage is nothing short of terrifying for anyone who thought Tyson's best days were behind him. His movements are as fast and powerful as ever, proving that he's still a formidable force in the ring. Recently, Tyson had a health scare during a flight from Miami to Los Angeles, leading to concerns about the fight. Tyson experienced nausea and dizziness due to an ulcer flare-up, which required immediate medical attention. However, Tyson has since recovered fully and is back to his rigorous training regimen. On the other side, Jake Paul has been showing off a dramatic body transformation on social media. Ripped muscles and popping veins have sparked rumors and whispers about possible steroid use. Even Mike Tyson has hinted at his suspicions, adding fuel to the fire.
It was good while it lasted for Jake, okay? It was good while it lasted. It's not gonna last much longer. You're fat, Jake. I saw him with his shirt off over there. He's fat.
But as the fight gets closer, the less nervous I become because it's reality. And in reality, I'm invincible.
Because every time you say Mike Tyson, you whoop your own ass.
It just creates a psychological problem. If I was Jake Paul right now, I would be shitting my pants.
Oh, bro.
Mike Tyson from Marvis Frazier fought Jake Paul. Jake Paul's dead. There's a dark chamber in his mind that he can open up. The question is, can his body move along with it?
Let's do it, Jakey. God, wouldn't that be cool?
A good large percentage would want to see you knock his block off.
I would not get into the ring with him unless he had no pulse, rigor mortis had set in. I would not mess with Mike Tyson. I don't care that he's 57. Do not mess with Mike Tyson.
Culturally, you versus Jake Paul, like this young YouTuber takes on one of the greatest heavyweight champions that's ever lived. Yeah. Oh, he's a lovely guy. His brother's great too. Logan's a really nice guy. Please? That fight would be gigantic.
Every time you say the name, you just become a kid again.
Did you start training already? He's not gonna win. Nigga, he couldn't even knock out Nick Diaz. Nick Diaz is 40 pounds. How he gonna knock me out? He didn't knock out Tommy Fury. What's the other guy? Anderson Silva. He didn't knock those little guys. How he gonna knock me out? He didn't never knocked out a real man. Come on.
I don't think it's weird though. Whatever I'm afraid to do, I do it. Anything I'm afraid of, I confront it. And that's my personality.
Reflexes, they go away. Speed, it disintegrates a little bit. It deteriorates a little bit. But power, no, it stays.
This guy's gonna come, he's gonna try to hurt me, which I'm accustomed to, and he's gonna be greatly mistaken. I don't think I'll be smoking for this fight, and I think I'm gonna be really, really irritable and nasty.
Joe Rogan and several boxing pros have weighed in on Tyson's comeback and Paul's transformation. Rogan, known for his in-depth fight analysis, has expressed amazement at Tyson's form and thrown some mockery Paul's way. Pros like Ryan Garcia and David Benavidez have also shared their thoughts, with Garcia even offering to step in if Tyson couldn't fight. Experts are divided. While some believe Tyson's age could be a disadvantage, others argue that his experience and power make him a dangerous opponent for Paul. The leaked footage shows Tyson's incredible agility and strength, suggesting that age is just a number for this boxing legend. Despite the rumors and health concerns, the fight between Tyson and Paul is confirmed to go ahead with a new date to be announced soon. Both Both fighters are committed to proving themselves, and the anticipation is building for what promises to be an unforgettable showdown. Jake Paul recently posted a cryptic message that has everyone talking. He said, 1 mic, 2 mics, 3 mics, 3 mics, 4. The fact is, every opponent has touched the floor. 5 months until Tyson and I go to war. So in the meantime, me and Perry are going to make Tampa roar. I fear no man. Anytime, anywhere, anyplace. On July 20th, it's going to be another W, so let us say grace for the BKFC champ, who will take a knee. Then we will go to Ireland and take McGregor's equity. This post has only added to the speculation and excitement surrounding the fight. Despite Tyson's seasoned experience, some boxing pros have expressed concerns about his age. David Benavidez said, "The only thing that worries me is Mike Tyson's age, but Mike Tyson is always going to be a fighter at heart." It's really just how he prepares, and it's going to be a good fight. Benavidez's comments reflect the broader concerns in the boxing community about Tyson's ability to perform at his age. Mike Tyson remains confident despite these concerns. He said, "I don't think he's faster than me. I train every day. By the time July 20th comes, I'll be peaked. I'm very confident in myself, and I'm going to win in devastating fashion." Tyson's confidence is a testament to his legendary status and the intense preparation he is undergoing. Logan Paul has also weighed in on the fight. In a recent episode of his podcast, he compared Tyson to the revered Jedi Master Yoda from the Star Wars saga, emphasizing Tyson's agility and spontaneity. He expressed his concerns about Tyson's speed and power, and how Jake needs to be fully prepared to face such a formidable opponent.
I work my ass up, honey.
Mike now weighs 230 pounds, and he's got these muscles in his forearms. So he's sitting there, and he's a different human. He's so intense that I was like, if this table was closer to him, I would be nervous. Like, I wouldn't be able to do my best job as a podcaster. That's the reason why this table is this width.
Joe Rogan has offered his insights on Tyson's training techniques. He highlighted Tyson's use of electrical muscle stimulation, a method that aids in injury recovery and enhances muscle performance. Rogan believes that Tyson still possesses the prowess and strength to defeat Paul, despite the age gap. Rogan also compared Tyson to iconic fighters like Bernard Hopkins and George Foreman, who continued to compete successfully into their late 40s. He argued that modern training techniques and medications could significantly boost Tyson's performance, making him a formidable opponent for Paul. Mauricio Suleiman, the president of the WBC, has expressed concerns about Tyson's decision to return to the ring. He pointed out that Tyson's boxing career ended on a sour note, marked by poor physical condition and personal challenges. Suleiman emphasized the inherent dangers of boxing regardless of the fighter's age. An analysis of Tyson's latest training videos reveals his incredible power and precision. His handling of the speed bag is nothing short of mesmerizing, demonstrating his enduring speed and accuracy. These clips have left fans in awe and have sparked intense discussions about his upcoming bout with Paul.
1 mic, 2 mics, 3 mics, 4. The fact is, every opponent has touched the floor. 5 months until Tyson and I go to war. So in the meantime, me and Perry are going to make Tampa roar. I fear no man. Anytime, anywhere, any place. On July 20th, it's going to be another W. So let us say grace for the BKFC champ, who will take a knee. Then we will go to Ireland and take McGregor's equity. This post shows Jake's confidence and his continued bravado, but also his acknowledgement of the challenge that lies ahead. He's setting up not just one fight, but planning future conquests, including Conor McGregor. It's a bold statement, and whether it's realistic or not, it's certainly keeping the boxing world talking.
Tell Mike Tyson that. He does not give a shit what anyone thinks. He's his own boss. He wants to fight me. He told my team, like, I don't give a shit about this. Like, tell Jake I'm still gonna rip his head off and knock him the fuck out, and that this just bought him more time. So tell Mike Tyson not to fight and to chill and see how that goes.
Jake's response to that, hey, look, he's right. I can't stand here and say I did those things, but what I promise to the people is on July 20th, Mike will be put to sleep and he will feel my power, and I will go down as the man who put Tyson to sleep for the last time. It all started with a heated conversation between Jake Paul and his brother, Logan Paul. Under the scrutiny of a lie detector, Jake made some surprising admissions about his upcoming fight with the legendary Mike Tyson.
Are you on PEDs? Do you think I would beat KSI in a fight?
Yeah. You look like it. I think Mike wants this more than anyone, and if he wants it, then I'm down.
Have you ever rigged any of your fights?
Bro, get a job.
When Logan asked if Jake truly believed he could beat Tyson, Jake confidently said yes. This bold claim set the stage for a series of revealing questions. As the lie detector test continued, the conversation shifted to more personal matters, highlighting the intense sibling rivalry between Jake and Logan. They debated who their father preferred, with Jake confidently claiming he was the favorite. But when the conversation returned to the subject of the fight, Jake's bravado began to waver. Logan asked Jake if the age difference between him and Tyson would play a significant role in the fight. Jake admitted that Tyson was a killer at any age, showing a rare moment of honesty. This admission hinted at Jake's underlying respect and perhaps fear of Tyson's enduring power and experience. The conversation took an even more surprising turn when Logan asked Jake if the fight was rigged. Jake firmly denied this, stating it would be a federal crime. This response, while serious, did little to dispel the tension in the room. The lie detector test revealed Jake's true feelings, and for the first time, viewers saw a more vulnerable side of the usually confident young boxer. The climax of the conversation came when Logan pressed Jake on his use of performance-enhancing drugs. Jake, ever the joker, quipped that taking Viagra counts. When pressed for a serious answer, he finally said no. This humorous yet tense exchange highlighted the high stakes of the upcoming fight and Jake's attempts to maintain his bravado.
This clash of generations is shaping up to be one of the most exciting events in recent boxing history. Will Mike Tyson defy the odds and dominate once again? Or will Jake Paul's youth and determination give him the edge? Stay tuned for more updates, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more exclusive content.